and fabulous.
Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm here with another astrological sister sign series. Today we're gonna be discussing the Leo Aquarius axis, and I'm super excited about this one. And if you happen to not know anything about the astrological sister signs, you can check out my first video in the series, the Libra Aries axis, sorry. The first 3 minutes or so are gonna give you a general introduction in what sister signs mean. Alright, so let's get right into it. So what is the one common struggle that Leo and Aquarius share? In my viewpoint, it's how to overcome their ego. And they both are struggling with their ego in different ways. I'm gonna share with you now how that is. But first, let's talk about the Leo traits first to get a general idea of what Leo energy is. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun shines. The sun is a giver, its generosity is endless, and so is Leo's. Leos are one of the most generous signs in the entire zodiac, if not the most, because it's ruled by the sun. The sun is constantly giving its light and passes it on to others without really expecting anything in return. The sun just wants to constantly give and give and give and give of its beautiful light and energy. So Leos are also so creative, so passionate, because they have their own internal sun inside of themselves that helps them shine their light and their creativity onto the world. Leos think of the world as their stage, and that's mainly why most people think of Leos as egocentric or self-centered. And I won't lie to you, in a way, they kind of are. Because the sun is our ego. That's also why Leos have one of the biggest egos in the entire zodiac. Their ego is just as big as their giving nature. Their ego constantly needs to be fed. And if it isn't, they're gonna try to navigate the attention back to them. But to be fair, Leos do have a very magnetic presence. They're childlike, creative, and spirited. It's basically hard to look away when a Leo is doing or saying something. So okay, Leos have big egos. That much we've established. What about Aquarius though? I think of Aquarius energy as incredibly selfless. Where I see Leo as the self, the ego, I see Aquarius as selfless, the community. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of change, evolution, and revolution. So Aquarius constantly challenges the status quo and wants to give the little people a voice to be heard. Aquarius stands for all humanitarian causes, and instead of shining brightly on their own, Aquarius shines the most in their community. That doesn't mean though that Aquarius doesn't have an identity. Quite the opposite actually. Aquarius is so unique and different in their ideas, in their performance, in the way that they view themselves and present themselves to the world, that people tend to turn heads when Aquarius presents an idea or walks into a room dressed in a rather unconventional way. But where Leo would stand out to feed their ego, Aquarius understands that just as they are unique, everybody else is too. And their ideal version of the world is for everybody to step into their unique true purpose that they only could master, so that the world could progress and evolve for the better. So you might ask yourself now, how can Aquarius be selfless and egocentric at the same time, right? Well, Aquarius might want for everybody to be unique in theory, but most Aquarius dominant people I've met have issues when someone dismisses their uniqueness or different qualities or doesn't acknowledge it at all. Their ego tends to get deeply hurt, and they have a deep-seated urge to always be looked at as different. So yes, they want their community to evolve. They want the underdog, the social cause, to succeed. But their uniqueness shouldn't ever diminish in a faceless crowd while doing so. They need to be acknowledged for what they're doing, or else their ego might get hurt big time. So let's get to the lessons now. What can Aquarius learn from Leo's here? Aquarius could learn from Leo how to be more confident about their performance in the world. Leos mostly don't need approval of their shining presence. They know they shine. They know they rock. They don't need anybody else's opinion on how they're doing, right? So yeah, Aquarius mainly needs to gain confidence to look at its sister sign Leo and be more confident in the way that they are doing something. Don't look for approval outside of yourself, Aquarius. Whereas Leos need to learn from Aquarius how to share the stage with other people, acknowledging that everybody else is also unique and deserves a stage or a platform so that they could be heard. So, alright, so this was your astrological Leo Aquarius axis video. I hope you find it informative and easy to understand. If you relate to it, if you have any Leo or Aquarius energy in your chart, I'd love to know about it. I'd love to know how this applies to you and your life. So definitely comment down below and tell me how it is for you. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to help this channel out and support me. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye!